Hi, and welcome to part 2 of this video series on what to look for when touring a home. My name is Russell Berlikoff. I'm a realtor here in Las Vegas, Nevada with a New Home Connection and Realty One Group. If you find this video helpful, please take a moment to click on the like button. If you're looking to buy or sell a home here in Las Vegas, please reach out to me. My contact information is shown here. Today we're going to be focusing on the kitchen, which for many people is considered to be the heart of the home. So without further delay, let's jump right into it. The kitchen is the room in a home that people most often consider to be the heart of the home. This is where the family gathers for the morning and evening meals. It's where we entertain friends and family. And this is a room where a lot of memories are created. Over the years, architects have designed many different types of kitchens, and everybody has different tastes. And so the kitchen style that you like best is going to be the right one for you. I chose this home because I like the fact that it has a low flat island and the kitchen is set just off of the family room. I like the kitchen off of the family room because if I'm preparing dinner, I want to be able to still talk with family, with the kids to see how their day went at school. If there's a show on TV that I've been wanting to watch or a sporting event, I'm still able to do that while doing dishes or preparing a meal and still feel included in the daily aspects of everybody's lives, as opposed to being very separated. Now, the other type of kitchen island is going to be a raised breakfast bar. Psychologists have shown that that island says, stay out, don't come in, this is my space. Where the low flat island is more inviting, it's open, it says, come in, please feel free to help out, and encourages friends and family to get involved, which is an aspect of entertaining that a lot of people really enjoy when they come to visit, is being able to help out. What makes a kitchen great? Well, according to Architectural Digest, there are 3 features that a great kitchen contains. The first being, you're going to have your sink, your cooktop, and your refrigerator all within 10 feet of each other. This is known as the magic triangle. Second, it'll have at least 2 areas of countertop space that are at least 2 feet wide for meal prep. And third, the hood or microwave with the fan vent underneath it are going to vent to the outside of the home. Why is that important? Well, if you've got something burning on the stovetop, you want to be able to turn on that fan vent and have it vented to the outside of the home and dissipate outside. Whereas if it's not vented to the outside, then the fan is going to push everything further into your home. And then the smoke and those smells can get into your furniture, into your paint, and they can end up lingering for 3, 4, 5 days, or if not longer. So super important, it vents outside. How can you tell if it vents outside? Well, if you open up the cabinet above the microwave, if you see another little mini cabinet in there or box, that box would house the fan vent, so you know it vents outside. If it's just an empty cabinet, then it's not vented to the outside, which means it is blowing everything further into your home. Now, the good news is, especially with a 1-story, that if your kitchen is on an outside wall, you can easily, purchase a kit through any of the big box stores or online to modify the ventilation to vent outside. 2-story, same thing. But if it's on an interior wall, that can make it much more difficult to alter the venting. I'm not saying it can't be done, just that it would be more difficult. There are a couple of other things that I would add to that list. The first being to make sure that there's enough space in between the countertops for multiple people to be able to work in the kitchen at the same time. The reason why that's important is if you have a spouse or a significant other or children that want to help with the meal prep, you want to put safety first and make sure that you're not bumping into each other, knocking the other person into a hot stove or an open oven door, or accidentally stabbing them with a sharp knife or a fork. Make sure that you have room for everybody to be able to work together easily. So an example of that, as you can see here, as I open up the dishwasher door, there's still plenty of room for me to walk by. And I'm a big guy, so if you have little kids coming through, if there's 2 people working in the kitchen, there's still going to be the ability for them to function without getting in each other's way, without getting hurt by walking into the open dishwasher or oven door or being burned on a cooktop. Another example of that is going to be here. With the oven door open, you can see that there is still plenty of room for someone to walk past without risking getting burned by the open oven door. You can also see here by the refrigerator, when the refrigerator's open, you're able to have somebody standing here at the refrigerator and someone else could still walk past without that refrigerator door having to be opened and closed multiple times. If you entertain, or if you don't entertain but plan to entertain more, it's important to realize that your guests, whether it be family or friends that are coming over for your event, they want to help out. They want to make your life easier. They want to assist and be involved, as opposed to kind of just sitting there watching you do everything. It makes for a more enjoyable event for them. It'll make your life easier, and it'll make the event much more memorable for everybody involved. I would also recommend looking at the amount of cabinetry that you have, pantry, food storage. Also super important, because you want to make sure that you have enough room for all of your plates and dishes, for your kitchen gadgets, and all of the other stuff that we've accumulated, as well as for the extra stores of food that we have on hand at any given time. After that, I want to look at how much cabinetry is there in the kitchen. Is there enough cabinets to hold all of my dishes and glassware? Are there drawers for silverware and the little knickknacks? Is there a place to store countertop appliances and things of that nature? I also want to make sure that there's plenty of pantry space so that I can have room for the larger cereal boxes and food storage of staples like canned goods and what have you. And so, whether it be a closet style pantry or walk-in pantry like you're seeing here, or if it's a cabinet style pantry like we're seeing here, having that storage space is super important. And that's one of the things that you want to look at. The other thing that I look at when viewing a kitchen is how is it situated in relation to the other main rooms of the home. For example, is it convenient to bring food over to the dining room area? Is it convenient to the family room or great room area where the rest of the family may be gathered while I'm working in the kitchen? Can I still see the TV? Can I still hear the conversation and participate in what's going on in both of these areas of the home? Or am I more isolated? I prefer to be more involved, where others may prefer to be more isolated. Again, it comes down to personal choice, but these are some of the things that I look at. I also want there to be a lot of light coming into the home. The more windows, as far as I'm concerned, the better. It lets more light in. Everything lives larger, feels bigger, and that helps make the home live larger, happier, and healthier, because we do need a certain amount of sunlight coming in for our health. That brings us to the conclusion of the kitchen, part 2 of our series on what to look for when touring a home. I hope you found it useful and helpful in your home search, and if you did, please take a second to hit the like button so that we can get this out to even more people. And if you're looking for a home in Las Vegas, I hope you'll reach out to me. My name is Russell Berlikoff. I'm with Realty One Group and the New Home Connection. My contact information is shown here. Thank you again, and happy home hunting.